Hey, Zen Griggs here. So why do I tell my clients to not eat starches until the end of the day? Because, typical advice you've probably heard for years is, start off the day with your starchier food so you have energy and you get to burn it off all day. Well, I would completely disagree with that. If your goal is weight loss, okay, and you're not doing, exercise throughout the day and throughout the morning, you are going to want to keep your blood sugar low to allow for fat burning. I mean, what would you rather burn off? Body fat or your breakfast cereal? Or that bread in your sandwich or that English muffin. I mean, what do you want to be burning off through the day when you're active, when you're moving, when you're taking care of your daily routine? That is not intense. I mean, you're not doing sprints or running 10 miles, okay? We're talking about through your workday, right? Or running the errands, getting the kids where they need to go. Yeah, that doesn't require a lot of intense energy that you need to carb up for. You can do most of that just by burning body fat, and if your goal is weight loss, that's exactly what you want to do. You want to be tapping your fat stores throughout the day. One issue, when you eat starch or sugar, so whether it's a bagel or a banana, you're elevating, okay, blood sugar kind of quickly. That's carbs that go in and digest and absorb very quickly, okay? They break down very quickly. So you have quick energy. Insulin is released, and most of that energy is stuffed in fat stores to be stored for later. It becomes turned into fat, body fat. Well, if you just stick to things like eggs, proteins, fats, maybe some veggies. Okay, veggies are carbs and very slow digesting. So in a cup of rice or a cup of oatmeal, you're going to have maybe 30, 35 grams of starch, carb, right? And as opposed to, like, say, what would be a cup, if you want to say an equivalent of whether you did spinach, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, you're going to have single digits there. You're going to have in the 6 or 8 carb range. Even cauliflower is going to be kind of low, which is a starchier veggie. So you're going to have 6 or 8 carbs as opposed to 30. You see the difference? And then there's a lot of fiber in there to slow things down. So the slower the energy goes in, which is very slow, fat stimulates insulin almost undetectable. It's a very slow bump, but it comes down very quickly. Protein bumps it a little bit, but it does give you some energy, okay, and gives you it makes you more satisfied, right? So you're not going to be hungry, but you're going to get the energy you need, you got nutrition you need, but you're not going to have the big insulin spike, which turns into 2 or 3 hours later a craving for it again. So you start off with the muffin or the bagel, and then the next thing you know, you want a sandwich for lunch. And you want the bread or the pasta on the side, and even if you didn't intend it, you get the cravings here because as insulin comes back down, hunger hormones are stimulated, and you want to do it again to pick your energy back up because you're doing this energy roller coaster, as opposed to keeping a nice steady, a few eggs for breakfast, maybe some avocado on the side, have a salad with some protein, maybe a steamed veggie for lunch. You're going to be nice and steady. You're going to burn more body fat, tap into those fat stores, because when insulin goes up, we stop releasing body fat, don't we? So we don't want to inhibit our fat burning. So with a meal that is just protein and fat and maybe some veggies, we get a much shorter period in which fat burning is inhibited. We go back in that fat burning zone. We don't have a big spike in energy and these big craving waves. The other great thing about eating this way is you don't have to undereat, because I'll see people or hear people say, well, I just had half of the donut or half of, a few bites of the bagel. And they're essentially undereating, and they're undereating with food that's bad, as opposed to eating adequate calories with a quality food that does not inhibit the fat burning. So when you undereat, eat low calorie. I'm not talking about fasting. I'm talking about you're still eating and still bumping insulin, but you're just eating a little bit here and a little bit there and kind of grazing. You're essentially trying to do like a low-calorie diet, and your metabolism will drop to meet those lower calories, okay? So you have less energy, and your metabolic rate drops, so it means you're just burning fewer calories than you would be if you're eating adequate calories that are more slower digesting, like proteins, fats, and veggies. So you can still get that fat-burning benefit without under-eating and having a lower, energy, being lethargic, and lowering your metabolism. So those are some great benefits. If you have any questions, please comment below. Or if you know someone that benefit from this, feel free to tag them in the comments below. I'm also going to post a link to my free, it's totally free download of basically a plan for a low carb diet throughout the day, which gives a low carb breakfast, low carb lunch, maybe even a little bit more carb in the afternoon snack, and then you have your starchy carb in the evening at dinner, where it helps you relax, recover from your day, give you a little bit of reward to help you relax and wind down to get ready to go to bed and have a more restful sleep. So feel free to, I'll put that in the comments below. It comes with a little circuit training workout video, so if you're looking for some like a weight loss workout ideas, check that out as well. Again, it'll be in the comments. And I will talk to you later.